If you possess intuition and clairvoyance, it is a handicap. It is a deviation, because you must not have intuition and you must not have clairvoyance. When I speak with people about that, they become tense and say, "No, there should be intuition. We need to know what will happen." I say, stop. Let us look into history. I used to foretell many events, and I still do it right up until now, and it is connected with just one thing. I thought I was looking into the future. When I asked what I was really seeing, the answer surprised me a lot. Never in my life was I watching the future. I was watching the present, which forms what will happen. That is all. By changing the present, I was changing the future, thus changing the legislative base, the world outlook, the values, the priorities we change in our future, because the focus here and now forms the focus there. And if you do something here and do it with pleasure, in the state of happiness, then it multiplies in the future into happiness and pleasure, and creates conditions for the event to take place in that vein. And save God, you do not have wishes and are not in the state of happiness and pleasure. And save God, you get into the state of fear. Then that happiness and pleasure will start destroying you. And how do you know how to detect that? It's very simple. If you have global wishes and global goals which are in your heart, then everything will take place with you. You will always enjoy the process. You will only have your own opinion, and you will always do only what is good for you. As soon as you start acting from your mind, as soon as you stop being in the state of love, you immediately start to hurry. That is, haste is an indicator that you stop thinking globally in a large-scale way for yourself. Immediately, vampires appear. Immediately, troubles appear. Immediately, conflicts appear, and a stupor. And the reason is only you. Do you know how it looks? In a very simple formula, when you look at the situation, you notice the good. You think constructively and enjoy it when someone is successful in something. And if you have desires for yourself, then you automatically have desires for everyone, for your kin, acquaintances, relatives, or, globally, other people, for them to have the same, and you feel good because of that thought. I am telling you now the formula of wealth, success, self-implementation, youth, and longevity. For me, it was a long way to make these conclusions. I had to not only analyze and watch and check, but also live like that. And I noticed that people who envy, who are conservative, who fear, who try not to tell anyone about what good or bad they have, they degrade at that very moment, and they will never be wealthy. They will have a thinking through negation, and will hurry a lot, and always fear everything. As soon as you switch on the bliss of liking something, and you are internally happy and attain pleasure, and, if it is the same in people around you, and at that, if something good happens with someone, and you feel joy and positive joy for them, and you think, "Wow, how good that it goes on like this," then you multiply all your money. You multiply all your achievements. You multiply all your results, which will be tenfold. And everything will come true in the best way you can imagine. And it will be much more high quality and interesting than you were planning.
Чем вы даже себе планировали.